back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We back in the house. Got the fourth installment of the roster previews for training camp 2023 Miami Dolphins, man. Let's get right into it. Appreciate all y'all that's been watching. Like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend that the Dolphins are back again. All right, now, let's get straight into it. We talking about the prima donnas today, the divas, all right, the big pretties, all right. We're not the big, I don't know, big uglies, big, I don't know. Anyway, we talking about the wide receivers, cornerbacks, okay? The guys that like all the attention, okay, basically, all right? They want all the smoke. So let's get into wide receivers, why don't we? We already know, number one, Cheetah. Number two, 1B, Waddle. But who's in the fight for number 3? All right? That rhymed a little bit. All right. I'm not an MC or nothing, but hey, your boy gets down. Nah, psych. All right. Who's in the fight for number 3? I give you 3 different options. You let me know in the comment section who you'd rather see at number 3. Cedric Wilson Jr., Robbie Chosen, or Braxton Berrios. Those are the 3 options. You let me know which one of those 3 you feel are actually going to be the number 3 wide receiver. In my opinion, once again, as you've heard throughout the videos, me saying in my opinion, I believe that it's going to be Robbie Chosen that gets the nod, with Berrios as a close second in that position for third best wide receiver on the team. Now, I do believe that when it comes to playing slot, Berrios is going to get a little bit more run. But when it comes to being spelled, Cheetah or Waddle getting spelled, Robbie is going to be the guy on the boundary. All right. Now, doesn't mean that he's not going to play slot. Also doesn't mean that he's not going to be on the field a lot, because we know Cheetah and Waddle will both be in the slot at times. And we know there's a lot of motion going on, and that's a lot of speed. All right. Chosen in Madden has a 95 speed. So he's plenty fast. All right. We got him. Berrios is in the 90s in speed in Madden. All right. So it just kind of lets you know it's an all-around fast team. You still have River Craycraft. You still have Azukama, who's going to make the team. You still have Braylon Sanders, who boy. You still have Chris Coleman, who we don't know nothing about. And then you have Dawood Davis, who we really don't know anything about. Cedric Wilson Jr., his job, he knows, is pretty much on the line. Maybe he steps it up. We don't know. All right? I kind of feel like we got fleeced here in this deal. All right, you watch Omar Kelly, he always says, man, as soon as we signed him, I had guys hit me up from Dallas that I know telling me like, man, you guys got fleeced. That's what he said, right? So it kind of seems like we got. But you never know. Sometimes pressure bursts, pipes or makes diamonds. In this case, we're looking for a diamond maker. All right, what if Cedric Wilson Jr. comes out and he's balling? It does 2 great things for us. One, it gives us a great third option just in case somebody else falls out. Now, we got a lot of depth at wide receiver, okay? But if one of those 2 get hurt, season ending, God forbid, we don't need that. He steps in and he balls out, gives us that option, or even better, which if you've been around me, you kind of know where I'm going with this, meaning watching me on YouTube, we get a pick. You see what I'm saying? Let's say he's balling up. He has, let's say, 10, I know Tyreek Hill wants 2,000. Let's be honest, that's probably not happening. Let's say Tyreek Hill gets 1,500. Waddle gets 1,000, and Cedric Wilson gets 1,000. Right? If Cedric Wilson is that guy, and he's the one getting 1,000 yards, let's say 4 touchdowns, 1,000 yards, on 55 receptions, that means like he's breaking yak crazy. Oh, somebody's going to offer you a nice 4th round pick for him, and we'll gladly take that. All right. Or Cheetah, he got some legal issues kind of going on, and we don't kind of know, how long he plans on playing much longer. Maybe we trade him at the end of the year to a team that really needs him and feels like he's the last piece, and we keep Cedric. You just never know. It gives you plenty of opportunities to do some great things because he's a young guy and he might have the upside, things like that. So if he balls out, that's great. Don't see that happening, though. So I see Robbie Chosen being our 3rd, and then Braxton being our 3rd B, right? I also see Ezukanma making the squad. And we'll see, all right? Could River Craycraft make it? Could Swain make it? Could Sanders make it? Could Coleman make it? Could Davis make it? Those are the things we need to know, all right? 5 or 6 are going to be kept. Probably a minimum of 5. If it's 5, then Chosen is going to make it. Berrios is going to make it. You got 1 spot left. Who's it going to be? My bet would be Cedric Wilson or Ezukanma, but I don't know. All right, now, let's go ahead and talk about the cornerbacks. When it comes to cornerback, Jalen Ramsey, X, they solidified. Cam Smith, solidified. 2nd round pick, he ain't going nowhere. He on the team. Now, can he be that Trill Williams from last year without the injury? Can he show up and he's like, yo, I'm here. All right, I'm making plays, catching interceptions. I'm intercepting Tua. What? You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Because we know one thing. Jalen and X, they ain't going to be on the field a lot. So guess who's going to be lined up across Cheetah? Cam Smith. And he going to have to show up and show out. All right? It ain't going to be easy. He going to get torched. But he has a chance to really make some good plays and catapult himself up the roster. We know Kader Kohut's going to be on the squad. All right? So that's another one that's going to be there for sure. You also have Nick Needham coming off an injury. He's supposed to be ready to go soon. Keon Croson, we don't know about him. Igbenogany, Bryce Thompson, probably a special teams guy. Tino Ellis, probably a special teams guy. Ethan Bonner, probably a special teams guy. All right? Then you got Justin Bethel. He's a guy that can play slot. He's a guy that can play safety. He's a versatile guy, and he's good on special teams. Some of these guys I'm mentioning, they better be good on special teams because that's how they make their team. That's how they make the team as gunners, as blocking kickoff return blockers and things like that. Right? Guys that have to make their niche on special teams, so they better be good at that. And then Kydron Smith or Kydron Smith. I'm not sure how you say that. And then Trill Williams, of course, who's going to be splitting some time at safety from what we've heard. So Trill Williams, if he's not as injured, or if he's healthy, I should say, and if he is showing the same promise he showed last year, is on the team. You're probably keeping 6 cornerbacks. All right, so let's count them. Jalen, X, Cam, Kader, Needham. That's 5 already. Okay? That's 5 already. I ain't count Croson, who's a special team ace, Igbenogany, who you're probably going to end up keeping, Trill Williams, Bethel. I mean, there's a lot of guys there. Now, let's say it does come down to, let's say you keep 6. And you're not keeping any more than 6. 6th place comes down to really, and honestly, I'm counting Nick Needham because Nick Needham was a starter last year before he got injured. But what if he's regressed, right? Now that opens up 2 spots, but I'm going to count him anyway just to make it harder on myself. Keon Croson, Igbenogany, Bethel, Williams, Trill Williams. Who makes the team? Who makes the team? Who is that last guy that you're going to keep? You're going to keep 6. Who's that last guy you're going to keep? In my opinion, it's Troy Williams if he's progressing at the same rate he did last year, because he plays 2 positions. He plays safety and he plays corner, and the versatility is there. Now, he's going to have to be way better on special teams because you don't have Creon Crossan, you don't have Igbenogany, you don't have Justin Bethel. All right, so we're going to need him to play really well on special teams, but it does open us up another spot somewhere else if you have that. Because if he can play safety and he can play, and Needham can play a little safety too, safety and corner, that means that you don't need as many strong safeties, free safeties. You can add somewhere else, maybe another offensive lineman, maybe another linebacker or pass rusher, something like that. All right, you're taking away from some spot to add somewhere else where we're going to need it more. Okay, I love that. Also, Jalen Ramsey might be back there a little bit. Don't be surprised if he's playing safety on some plays. All right, because the disguise is going to be disguising. All right, I'm telling you right now, Vic Fangio got something coming. Okay, so we're going to have guys playing multiple positions on this defense and really disguising the heck out of the defense to make it hard for the quarterback. All right, in this zone scheme that we're going to be playing. So I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see these guys go up against each other each and every day. I love the one-on-ones, although it is very biased towards the wide receiver to win. But still, love those one-on-ones. Love to see him. And we're going to see Tua throwing some good touchdowns. We also going to see him throwing some interceptions. All right, which I'm going to make a video on that as well. Because, man, yeah. But anyway, I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. I'll see y'all later on and at training camp, where it's right around the corner. I'm out.